Hello and welcome back to No Rubbish Travel Guides, where I explore incredible destinations and give you itineraries with no rubbish and drama, just pure information. Today, I'm taking you to the stunning hill station of Manali in Himachal Pradesh, India. In this video, I'll walk you through a 4 to 6 day itinerary packed with nature, adventure, culture, and food. Let's get started. Getting to Manali is part of the adventure. You can fly into or take a train to Chandigarh and cover rest of the distance by road, which takes around 5 hours. Or to save time, you can take a direct overnight bus from New Delhi. I chose the latter. There are many bus services operating between Delhi and Manali. The best ones are Intercity and Zing Bus. We chose Intercity and the journey was comfortable and without any delays. The 10 to 12 hour journey might sound long, but the views of winding roads and the Bias River in the morning make it worth every second. After reaching Manali in the morning, we checked into our hotel. We chose to stay at the Grand Allure Resort. We chose this property as it is one of the few resorts which is right at the riverbank and it has great valley views from the room and the garden. It has direct access to the main road which connects Manali and all nearby attractions. The stay was cozy and the food was pretty good, but the highlight was the valley view. We came here in early December and for local sightseeing we hired a taxi. After settling in, we will explore some local attractions within Manali. Our first stop is the famous Hidimba Devi temple. Built in 1553, this temple is dedicated to goddess Hidimba. What I love most was its wooden architecture and the tranquil vibe of surrounding Deodar forest. Right behind the temple is a forest park, Van Vihar, a serene park with towering Deodar trees. It's the perfect spot to just sit, breathe, and soak in the mountain life. Next, we'll visit the beautiful Buddhist monastery tucked away in the heart of Manali town. The vibrant prayer flags fluttering in the wind and the calming chants created such a peaceful environment. Right next to the monastery, you can find a must-try local dish called Laughing. It's a Tibetan dish made of cold bean noodles served with spicy chili sauce. You can also customize the spice intensity to your taste. In the evening, we headed back to the accommodation to unwind and relax by the bonfire, and also to catch up on some much needed sleep lost after the travel. On day 2, we left early and started our journey to Sethan Village and Hampta Pass trek. Sethan is a beautiful hamlet tucked away just 12 kilometers from Manali, but steep climbs and narrow winding roads make it an hour-long journey. The drive itself is breathtaking. On the way, you'll see amazing views of the valley with the backdrop of Tauladhar mountain range and snow-dusted pine trees. The road condition is not ideal and it may get trickier if there is snow on the road, so plan accordingly. As you cross the residential part of the village, make sure to try some chai with Maggi from one of the roadside shops. It's the ultimate mountain snack combo. This would be a perfect time to take some photos and enjoy the beautiful views of the Sethan Valley. From Sethan, we continued to the starting point of the Hampta Pass trek. Just keep going up on the same road for 15 more minutes. On your way, you will cross a Lion Barrage hydropower plant. As this road ends, you'll find the starting point of the trek. Of course, we are not doing the full trek, but the 1-hour round trip to Hampta Pass Bridge is the perfect option to experience the area. We'll walk through snow-covered trails surrounded by lush forest and finally reaching the Hampta Bridge crossing the icy river. We spent rest of our day on the peaceful river shore and headed back to Manali to indulge in some local food. On day 3, we are going to Sissu, which is a beautiful town in the district Lahaul and Spiti. It's a 40-kilometer journey which usually takes about 1 hour. It's always recommended to leave early in the morning to avoid traffic congestion. On our way, we will cross the Solang Valley and the Atal Tunnel. Solang Valley is known for winter sports and snow activities. I always find Solang Valley to be crowded and a bit of a tourist trap, so we avoided it completely and carried on to Atal Tunnel. The Atal Tunnel is the longest highway tunnel in the world, above 10,000 feet. As you exit the tunnel, you are welcomed into a completely different world. From the pine tree valleys of Manali, you transition into a cold desert which looks like winter wonderland during this time of the year. This is Sissu, where time slows down. Here pristine snow blankets everything in sight, creating a landscape that feels more like Ladakh than Himachal. The turquoise Chandra River cuts through the white valley like a blue ribbon. Our first stop in Sissu will be the Valley Viewpoint. Nearby, you'll find other tourist attractions like the Sissu Lake and waterfall. As it was winter, both were frozen, hence we went to another offbeat location, the Gondhla Fort, just a few kilometers ahead. Just driving through Sissu is an experience on its own. You will find jaw-dropping views at every turn. You'll need to exit the highway and take the narrow Gondhla road for a few hundred meters to reach the fort. It's a 17th century structure perched on a hilltop constructed with the traditional Katkuni building technique. It was once the seat of the Thakurs of Gondhla. While the fort itself is partially in ruins, the views from here are absolutely stunning. After enjoying the views for some time, we headed back to the Manali Mall Road for some shopping and dinner. We enjoyed some fresh trout fish, which is a must-try when in Himachal. After spending 2 chilly days at Hampta and Sissu, it was time to go down south to Naggar. Just 20 kilometers south from Manali, Naggar Castle is a heritage property that dates back to the 15th century. The castle's wooden architecture and stone walls are a testament to Himachali craftsmanship. The castle has rooms for accommodation and also a restaurant if you fancy some lunch with views of the Kullur Valley. You may remember this courtyard from the Bollywood movie Jab We Met. The castle's lookout provides a panoramic view of the nearby mountains and the small villages down in the valley. On the lower floor of the castle, there is a small museum depicting historical Himachali life. After visiting the castle, you can head to the German bakery nearby for some delicious organic pastry and coffee. Before wrapping up my trip on the next day, we took a quick detour to Rohtang Pass and Gulaba Point. The Rohtang Pass was the only road connecting Manali and Spiti before the Atal Tunnel was constructed. As Rohtang Pass is closed in the winter, you can only go up to the Gulaba Point. We met some local kids and enjoyed the views of the Gulaba Point. The winding roads and the steep climb up the Gulaba were the highlight of the day. And that's all for my 4 to 6 days Manali itinerary. From serene temples to thrilling treks and postcard perfect villages, Manali truly is magical. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to subscribe for more such no rubbish and no drama travel itineraries. Until next time.